Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
What up, though? What up, y'all? We back with another episode of the Ladies Room, and we got the same recurring. I think this might be the new panel. I don't know. We'll see. But we got Roxy in the building.
Hey, y'all.
We got Mark, the producer, in the building, and then we got Petty over there on the right. What up, though, y'all? What up, though? We gonna work on starting on time because Mark been coming at me all night, but it's okay. I'll roll with it. But our topic for tonight is everyone's a narcissist. Everybody has a little bit of narcissist in them. Everybody has a form of narcissist or some type of, or have been a narcissist at some point in their life.
Damn, Skippy.
Okay, so I guess we need to uncover or unravel the definition of what a narcissist is.
Of course, you know I got the definition hot and ready for y'all.
What is the definition?
So I was waiting on y'all to ask. So the true definition of a narcissist is excessive interest in or admiration of oneself and one's physical appearance. This selfishness involving a sense of entitlement, a lack of empathy, or need for attention. So, with that being said,
I think the narcissistic stuff comes into play when you abuse any of those areas. You know what I'm saying? Because some of those things, it just sounds like I have confidence. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like I just believe in myself. And what was the other things that you said? There's only one thing that really kind of.
Well, yeah, it said excessive. So
yeah, so it's like the overindulgence and like the abuse of it. I mean, like self admiration. Like I should admire I should be proud of myself. I should be. Proud of my accomplishments and shit like that. Like that don't make me a narcissist because I'm aware of what I've done and who I am, and I'm aware of my value and shit like that. But again, once you begin to look down on somebody else, I guess because they don't have that or haven't done that type stuff, you know what I mean, in a disrespectful type of a way, then they did, yeah. I mean, because that's like the line you cross with becoming confident and arrogant. You know what I'm saying? That's when you become arrogant, when it's just like you looking down on people or you think you're better than thou because of your accomplishments or something that you did. That's I feel like when it becomes narcissistic. Mm-hmm. It's almost like a racist person that's now using their power, the position that they in, to prevent somebody else from gaining access to certain levels or certain information or wealth or whatever. That's racism. So that's like narcissism.
Nah, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with you, but I do want to ask, like, do you feel like at some point in your life or relationship that you've been a narcissist or in some form or another?
Someone else may feel like that I have, maybe, but I don't feel like that I have. Mm. Yeah, I mean, because it's a situation where I'm putting myself first, where somebody else may feel like I should be putting them first. And I have to be selfish sometimes. I mean, you can't just allow yourself to be, you got to be selfish sometimes. You know what I mean? You can't just allow yourself to be taken advantage of to the point where you're not available for yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So some people, it's been situations where, I feel like, another person may have looked at me as a narcissist, but I'm just looking out for myself and protecting myself.
Excuse me, could you run the definition back for me one more time, please?
Yeah, so
I'm a little dyslexic.
And no, it's fine. I'm looking at the comments and some people just tapping in. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? He said Felix said elaborate. But okay, so here's the true definition of a narcissist.
Felix, I'm a nigga.
Felix, a nigga. Okay, Felix.
A narcissist is excessive interest in or admiration of oneself, one's physical appearance. Shows selfishness involving a sense of entitlement, a lack of empathy, and a need for attention.
No,
I feel like
I don't even like attention, and that's not crazy coming from me because of my platform and all of that. But I don't like attention.
Listen, man, I'm born a Leo. I was born this way as far as that. I love attention. I love being the center of attention. I love all eyes on me.
Maybe from my woman and shit.
When I feel like,
I don't like.
I don't give a fuck if it's everybody. It ain't no pause.
You like to be a whole room full of people.
Yeah.
Why would you say pause?
I said because for everybody, that's why I no Diddy. That's why I
Why my
you know what I'm
sound sound
saying?
weird?
Yeah, because his mic is hot.
That's how I sound on camera.
That's
all.
headphones. I said the mic. Turn the mic on.
Just stop.
I was working on my shit.
Did you turn his mic up or down?
I went up.
Turn me up, don't turn me
him
down.
He was already down.
Oh, well, he's
Turn me down, don't turn me up.
in my ear.
Pardon, that's why
know.
we get our technical difficulties together.
So anyway, yeah.
But no, at the end of the day,
No, go ahead, Petty.
I personally feel like all of us is if you are an ambitious person or if you got something going on, if you want to strive to be to the next level or something like that, I feel like we all got a slight piece of narcissism between us or in us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the word narcissism is kind of outdated, especially for...
Man, it's overused.
Yeah, I think
It's overused and outdated, especially for what we going through at this time, like amongst us and how we moving, and just you need to be slightly narcissistic in 2024.
Like I was selling T-shirts on my page a couple of weeks ago, and one of my friends decided to jump in the comments with, I guess something that she wanted support for. And I questioned her, like, why are you jumping in my comments soliciting people, on my page about something that you got going on? And she, said people need to realize that everything ain't all about them all the time, right? But you're on my page, you know what I'm saying? So now this person probably felt like that I was being a narcissist, that I didn't want her promoting her shit on my page at the same time that I was promoting my shit. But I have to be selfish in that manner and protecting what I have on my page, like it's my page. What I post on my page.
Yeah, so that's all. I feel
Real
like
quick,
everybody
Again,
has.
this person will feel like that I'm a narcissist in that position.
real
You know what I'm saying?
quick.
But I don't feel like I'm being a narcissist.
Have we all gone through the what's this new thing they talk about, like this theory that everything is a simulation, that it's NPCs, and that it's some people that feel like they first person. It's a first person syndrome or something like that. I never knew what that was until about 8 months ago, and I was like, damn, I just thought that's how life is. Maybe that's where narcissism come from within me or something like that. But my story and my life is about me. Everybody else is supporting cast. I'm the main character at all times, and I just found out like that's a thing. Like being a main character syndrome, that's a thing. I feel like everybody should have main character syndrome, and that's a part of being a narcissist, low key. I feel like we all should have. I feel like this shit is about me in my own way. And I feel like my parents should feel like it was about them, and not as a kid. I'm the sequel or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying? But like, like real shit. Like, but this shit is about me at this point. I'm not. It's about me, and then my kids gonna feel like it's about them. It's about me setting it up to get to the next level, so my kids can have easier levels. I don't know if that sounds weird, but that's how I feel about this shit.
I know, and I noticed everybody kind of pulling one. Everybody, including the people in the room and the comments, everybody kind of pulling one definition from narcissism. It's a combination.
Like,
it's a combination.
I don't like the definition.
Yeah,
I do not like it.
like we need another elaboration of it.
Yeah, because
I'm like, bear with me.
It's like I said, a lot of those things revolve around me being confident in myself, me being believing in myself, and like what's the opposite of those things? Like
a nigga that need pills, a nigga that's bipolar, a nigga that's not right, that don't feel comfortable with themselves. The opposite, I know. The opposite of narcissism would basically mean like you feel inferior, or like I don't know how to word it. You feel less than if you not narcissist a little bit. You like kind of like.
I'm not understanding how. I don't know. I'm not understanding how being, confident within yourself and doing certain things for yourself can be considered a narcissist. Or,
do you feel like your life is a movie, or do you feel like you're a part of somebody else's movie? I feel like my kids is the sequel, and I feel like my parents is the prequel. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
That was hard one.
That should be on a T-shirt or something.
Yeah,
I
that was kind of hard. I freestyled that, but anyway.
it's hard. It's hard for me to think that way because of how I think and like with my family. So it's hard for me to say I'm in a, you know.
So you don't think that you Mario of your life. You think you Luigi?
No,
If we're gonna break it down like that. So you Mario in your life. So you got main character syndrome, right?
Sure.
Okay. But comfortably, I know niggas that really feel like they Luigi. I know niggas that feel like they Peach or Toad or all them other niggas. They feel like, bro, I don't got shit to do with nothing. I'm just happy I'm living. I'm happy I'm making it through here. I'm happy I'm living life. I don't got, it's not too hard. My baby mama kind of cool. We don't go through that shit y'all niggas go through. You know what I'm saying? I don't like my bills, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm working through it. Yeah, I ain't tripping too hard. It could get worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's some niggas that feel like that. I feel like, God, I need to be at the top of the castle. If I'm not Mario, I'm Wario. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? If I got to break it down.
I get that.
Like that.
I was looking up another definition. It gave a little bit more explanation. It said narcissism is a mental health condition that involves extreme self-involvement, often to the point of ignoring the needs of others. So, and then going to the comments. Hey y'all, I see everybody in the comments. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, Sean. It does all depend on what it is.
Yeah,
I definitely can't say that I fall in the need in that category of a narcissist because shit, I'm known for being there for other people. That's what the fuck I'm known for.
So who are you in Mario?
Huh?
Who are you in Mario?
I'm the nigga that saved the fucking princess, obviously.
Was that Mario?
You Mario.
Yeah, but see, I don't walk around like.
But that don't mean you gotta be the main character.
I was about to say because Luigi may feel like he saved the princess. Toad may have felt like he saved the princess. Bowser when he switched sides and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We know you've been watching the Mario movie.
He naming every. I forgot their names.
You know everybody's story.
I'm a 90s baby. That's why
I am too.
And I follow everything he's saying, but it's like the same time.
I can use different metaphors for y'all.
I know the person I am. I'm not the second fiddle. I ain't Luigi or Toad. You know what I'm saying? I'm always been.
Who are you in the Temptations though?
Okay, right. Let's break it down like that. Who is you in Dragon Ball Z?
I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. I would say Michael, but he got all kind of weird ass shit going on with him. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, again, I'm a Leo, so I've always been the leader of the pack and shit.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Even when I was
yeah, like
younger,
it just it's what you like.
That's why I fuck with my dog
naturally. You know, if you exude
I knew it.
leadership naturally, I don't think that necessarily makes you a narcissist. It's just you.
No, and then a lot of people, like I said, will see you as a narcissist just because you know exude that type of energy.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And you naturally have that thing, and then God forbid that you know it.
Yeah, because
listen, that's now you're a narcissist. If you the shit, and it's not even that you act like, oh, I'm the shit. You boastful with it. It's just I know that I'm good at what I do. God forbid that I know it.
In certain situations, I know I'm not. I could be the loudest person in the room. I could be the quietest person in the room. But sometimes I done came in rooms and I seen like, oh, this that nigga. Oh, he the loudest nigga. So I could play my position a different. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be louder than the loudest nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know I can be. You know what I'm saying? But I may not push that, so I know how to fall into my position. But I'm not about to be the weakest nigga in the situation when somebody needs to speak up also. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess I feel like when I hear the word like narcissist or narcissism, like I think of like, you know, people who like gaslight you, try to intimidate
manipulative.
I mean, those are all components.
Those are also components.
That's all shit that all of us do.
That's where my mind goes.
I may gaslight you. I may manipulate you, and all that shit.
So then that makes you.
I'm narcissist. Okay, well then, I'm narcissistic.
But he feel like everybody does.
I feel like
everybody
is narcissistic.
At one point in your life, you're gonna be a narcissist. It's basically
go through these break down this definition a little more.
So here's the thing, right? A person that drinks occasionally is not considered an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic because you do it continuously by pattern, right? So that's the thing. If you want to say that everybody is a narcissist because they just periodically display some of these components, I don't want to say that they're narcissists. Now, when you display that shit pattern
just because you display it, don't mean you don't feel that way about yourself. Just because you know you timely display it or like you display it when you want to show it.
Well, it's
It
not
don't
about,
mean
it's
that's
not about
that's
when
not how you
want
feel
it. It's
about
not,
yourself.
It's not when you want to show it. That's the thing. It happens when now. If you do it when you want to do it, then that's narcissistic within itself. But at the same time, like if you do it, consider that's just who you are. You are a narcissist.
So is
versus
it,
having
so
narcissistic behavior.
But
is
but
it narcissistic?
I like that.
Go ahead,
Narcissist, being a narcissist or having a narcissistic behavior.
or trait, a narcissist trait,
or having components of or narcissistic, I guess.
Well,
because that's what I was gonna say. Like, because selfishness can be a trait of another, attitude, for
Something else
the lack of a
could've came from that,
better
yeah.
word. Yeah, narcissist is one of those things that you can be selfish for. So it I don't know. Go ahead, Rox.
Like I said, I feel like when you show a pattern of those traits, that's what makes you a narcissist. You are a narcissist.
Yeah, like
continuous behavior,
continuously doing it, and then you're like,
again,
no.
Somebody can see something in me or see something in you one time with one situation and feel like, oh, you're being narcissistic, but no, I just know my value. I'm just,
maybe I'm just at the point where I'm just kind of feeding into what people say or like try to put on me sometimes.
Yeah.
And maybe that's not the best thing.
Just because it sounds good on paper and shit don't mean to play. You gotta dissect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Unfold that shit and see if it really applies.
But I feel like we all have. Everybody have the traits. I feel like we all at some point in time we are. No, I can't say everybody. It's some people that's like low key.
A little bit of them, but it's that person that brings it out a little bit
more.
But to be fair, we
we
talked about it a little bit last week. We also have a little bit of ADHD. Those that procrastinate is that's a symptom of ADHD. So we all have a piece of all of those adjectives, honestly. And then I'm gonna go back to Sean comment. When I hear narcissist, I hear manipulation, and that's what the point of this conversation is, because people throw the word narcissist around a lot, and we just want to like come to a
Sean, what Sean said. When I hear narcissist, I hear manipulate. That's what most people hear. Yeah. They feel like you're a manipulator or a dictator or like.
With these words that's overly used like this, everybody tends to have their own definition for it. Just like love.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Friend is used
relationship,
loosely.
Dating, all of that. Like it's all of this shit is beginning to be subjective.
But that's what narcissism. Is that a word?
Yeah, it is.
Narcissism
is a word.
In my opinion, happens the most because it's when you're in a relationship with someone and then the relationship doesn't go well, and then that's where all it comes in.
Listen. The relationship. The relationship version of narcissist is very. I could fuck with that, but like just the narcissist outside of relationship. That's more so what I'm. You know what I'm saying? How I feel about like. That shit goes so much deeper. It go with your friends. Like you really be like, oh damn, this type of nigga and shit. Like it's really about you. Like bro, you don't give a fuck about nobody else. And like You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it in the relationships. It's real broad. I mean, not broad, but it's like, it's easy to, like, cut into in a relationship thing. I felt that. But, like, as far as, like, friendships or, like, just outside of relationships, that's where it's not talked about enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Dion in the comments said a narcissist is a fuck nigga, female or male. So.
Pretty much.
So you don't think you got any narcissists?
I like that. I like
that's a good explanation of it.
So, I'm about to say, Mark, you think you got any narcissism in you?
At one point or another?
Just off the surface, I'm going to say no. You know what I mean? I know I ain't perfect, so maybe it's been a time where, and I can't think of a situation, but
you don't think like you kind of that shit in this like little world with this shit, like with the media world and like the radio world and all that shit, like you don't feel like
no, I mean I ain't never
motherfucker gotta respect me.
Is it considered
you need to have
being narcissist? Why can't I?
Narcissist.
It is a difficult word. I had to Google how to spell it.
Narcissist.
I had to practice Worcestershire sauce before I came here.
Worcestershire sauce. That's another episode.
See, she put an extra ES in it, but anyway.
So is it being? I'm gonna just call it a narc. Are you a narc if you?
I don't mess with the pigs.
If you get your like, if somebody do something to you, like not in a relationship, like, but if somebody do something to you and then you get your lick back, are you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's hard for me to not connect it to
overly confident,
teaching that person a lesson, or or is that being narcissistic?
It's hard for me not to connect it to a relationship because the only
Right,
time
me
I think a
too.
narcissist come into play is during a relationship. Because why would I
Right.
manipulate a friendship? I don't.
Hey, nah,
That's
hell
easy.
nah.
Some shit,
See,
yeah.
that's what I'm
To
saying.
gain some shit. I mean, it
You
could
don't-
be an
I mean, yeah, it
employment.
does
Real
happen.
shit.
Oh, it does happen.
Jealousy.
People
Right.
don't understand that
Right.
shit. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
And we so focused on
Yeah.
I'm watching what this bitch do. I'm
Yeah.
watching what this nigga do.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't know that the person you watching what this nigga do and you watching what this bitch do. The person that you going to to get like the real
Advice
like,
or
yeah, the
whatever.
advice and all that shit. That may be the narcissist person like that's fucking you up. Low-key, that's like giving you the wrong advice.
It can be your family too type shit. Like they'll tell you you'll tell you one side of the story, and then you go to the other side, and it's like, oh well, damn.
What if you grew up with a narcissist ass mama type shit? People don't talk about that.
Yeah, that happens too.
A lot of
happens
narcissistic
too.
parents.
Parents,
Imagine having
period.
2 of them.
Selfish. That's well. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy to just tie narcissism with selfish. But yeah, selfish parents. I don't know if that's considered.
I'm so not selfish that it fucked me up at the end of the day. But I do got my selfish ways about what I like. I can't even. Yeah, I can't. You shake it. I can't.
I think it's okay to.
What I would call selfish is not even selfish. It's probably what I should do. Probably.
Yeah, I think it's okay to have self-care.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what
You know
I
I'm saying?
think. Yeah,
Self-care
yeah.
is not being selfish, because at the end of the day, you still have to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need to make sure that you're balanced. So I don't think that, you doing self-care, on your mental is any form of narcissism. Now, if you have to step on somebody else to make yourself feel better, yes, you a narc. If you have to, you got to kick people while they down to make yourself feel better, then like no bueno.
You heard Ryan.
What if you- what if- what if-
shit.
What if two mothers walk? What if a group of mothers is gathered, and then a new mother join the room, and a new mother is new to the room, and everybody else having a conversation about what their kids and done. Oh my, little Timmy is on the honor roll, little Sarah is on the swim team, and then here come narcissist Keisha come in and be like, oh well, my kid made the spelling bee, got a trophy, swim across the ocean, and try to one up your kid. Is that narcissist?
I don't think so. I think
Well,
that's
if it's false and you're doing it just for the sake of trying to,
narcissism.
Or I'm saying they
being
have-
like,
I'm
oh
saying-
yeah, my kids is on the swim team. Da 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 da. Yeah, them goddamn kids can't swim. No way. I don't know why she got them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. But if it's just parents bragging about their kids, I don't think it's anything wrong with
what's
that.
wrong with her just
But
because
if you
she walked in
coming
the
in-
room late and she
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
joining. Yeah.
that wouldn't make her
She a
wrong.
little
that
bit
she-
boisterous, okay, but she come in and say, okay, this and that, okay, cool. But if she's saying, oh, I don't know why she got them in here, no way, because none of y'all motherfucking kids can't, what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Can't swim, can't do shit. But my kid, this is, on that spectrum.
Real quick, I'm gonna go to the comments. I missed a few comments. Sean said narcissism in a relationship gives manipulating and or controlling. Hey, Mom. Sean said, but people manipulate their friends all the time, and that's envy or jealous. Ashley said, I also feel like a narcissist is not always a bad thing, though. Sometimes you should be fully yourself and selfish to a certain extent, and I agree with that.
Okay.
And then Sean said, but sometimes you have to learn to be selfish because some people see that as a weakness to take
Yeah.
advantage of you.
Right.
Yep.
But being
Yeah, 'cause-
selfish is not,
That's what
Nah,
I'm saying.
because
Not
to
even
some
just
extent, once you're not sure about yourself and you all the way like in your shit,
Yeah,
people play with you a certain type of way,
Let's
and I
just-
noticed that shit. Like just because even me with this comedy shit, like real quick, sometimes I don't feel super comfortable with this comedy shit. Sometimes I don't feel like. You know what I'm saying? A certain type of way. So some niggas be feeling like, you ain't trying to be a comedian tonight. You need to take that shit out your name, blah blah blah. But sometimes I be going with my flow. Sometimes I be overly sharing my shit. Sometimes I be feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Is that a narcissistic way, or am I really just feeling myself at the moment? You know what I'm
taking care of
saying?
yourself
Yeah,
mentally.
and sometimes
yeah.
that's what niggas
Take
be
care of your
doing.
mental.
And what I'm saying, and when I'm doing that, maybe somebody who don't know my background or my story They don't know the part where sometimes I'm shy. Sometimes I don't
Yeah.
feel this shit. Sometimes,
Right.
And that's
you know
what I
I'm
was saying.
Sometimes they may just see that other part and they be like, "Oh, dog, just super arrogant as hell," or like
Yeah.
he just going with his flow. Sometimes niggas need to be like that. Some, you know what I'm saying?
Sean said they be hating. Yeah, they overly use that word.
People get so used to how how like you are in your norm. So once you start, changing, if you start changing a different direction or start doing something different, or you just say, F it, I'm not feeling this no more. Then, oh, you acting funny, you this, you that. No, I'm not. I just want to do something different, or I'm not feeling it
Listen,
today.
I know I'm better than all of this shit, and I know I'm
People get so
I'm thinking
accustomed to
better
being
than all this, and
comfortable.
I'm on the next level, and I've been trying to put y'all hip, and y'all not hip to what I'm on, and y'all not getting it. So when I'm really going with my flow, now y'all feel like, oh, he being arrogant, or he being extra as
Yeah,
hell, or
he being
oh, that's
funny.
that
So-
narcissist
it's
shit,
so-
and all that
it's-
shit.
yeah, the
world
That's
is
when
so
they put
fucked
that
up.
word on you.
Because they are comfortable with where you're at.
Mediocrity, right? They comfortable
Yeah.
with their mediocrity. The
Yeah,
world is so
because
fucked
they
up.
don't see nothing bigger than what the
Right,
fuck is
right.
going
That's
on.
that. Okay,
World
going
is
to
so
the
fucked
comments
up.
real quick because Mama just made a good point. Tina, I'm gonna say Tina. Narcissist people don't ever take blame, no matter what the situation is. It's your fault. That is the key. That is a main component of a narcissist. And then Ashley, she said, yeah, because the comedian side is just a hat of many titles you hold. And then Tracy said he doesn't understand what a narcissist is. Wait, who you talking about, Tracy?
Tina hit that on the nose.
But yeah, Tina.
me?
Yeah,
Tina.
yeah. I don't know. Tracy said he doesn't understand what a narcissist is.
my
I don't
bad.
know who she talking about. But yeah, narcissist. Tina,
Nah, yeah.
she hit it on the nose with that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
For sure,
Tracy,
for
I don't
sure.
know who you're talking about.
Only me. Bro.
Yeah, probably Patty.
Probably. That's why I got you on camera.
My bad. I was going with my flow a little too much. Like, nah, that's a prophecies.
I had a situation in mind, but I lost it. I had an example in mind. I completely lost it. But
Put me in.
I got you, bro.
okay, you was here last week talking about accountability. Yeah, don't take accountability. Yes.
Yeah, for
Two
sure.
snaps for that. They don't take narcissists definitely don't take accountability.
Yeah, they deflect everything.
They don't take accountability. They're defensive. Like
and
mad
narcissists-
about
they
everything.
take every kind of criticism as an attack.
And narcissists. Yeah, they
You know
take
what I'm
it.
saying?
They take a criticism
Like,
as
you
an
can't-
attack,
they
and they
can't
try
be-
to shift the attention when it's
Yeah,
when
they always deflect.
Yeah.
They always got to deflect.
Get mad
it.
at anything you doing.
Yeah.
Like
And that's super fucked up. But sometimes I may be in narcissist mode. That's why I'm saying I understand it, and I feel like a lot of people.
So
got
you
that
saying
shit.
sometimes people are
Sometimes
narcissists.
we be in that mode. Sometimes we just really be in that game mode. Like we
But where do you
really
think
on
that
that type
comes
of time.
Yeah,
We
it's-
feel like
do you
we need
think
to be
that
like super focused, and we really need to like big ourselves up, and we really need to be like fuck everything and fuck everything that's going on around us. I'm that nigga, and I'm about to do this. Sometimes you kind of it seemed like weird and arrogant to everybody else, and it seemed like this nigga not that nigga and all that. But sometimes after a while, you really watch that nigga and be like, damn, he may have been that nigga, and I didn't peep that shit.
Hold on.
Like
I'll go back
sometimes
to
a nigga-
earlier when you was talking about
Hold
your
on.
friends and shit.
Tina must work for Webster because she came with another definition. She said a narcissist will piss you off intentionally and then blame you for responding. Then Haley said a narcissist, hey Haley girl,
Tina, high
a
five.
narcissist is someone who will never take accountability for their actions. There will always be an excuse to why they did what they did or say. And Tracy said, yes, you the other guy. Sean said, yep, everything is an attack. And then Denise said, they blame everyone but themselves. I agree with all of those definitions. Thank y'all for elaborating because, Google.
For sure, it can't take accountability.
Yeah.
Like that is, I think a lot of people have issues with taking accountability because they don't. I think I spoke on this before when we were talking about.
accountability.
Oh, was it accountability?
Yeah, last week we talked about accountability.
Yeah, I was like, was it accountability or?
Yeah.
Accountability.
I was trying to think of the other one that we had did.
Wait till we talk about the audacity. We're going to talk about the audacity
Shout
next
out
week.
to everybody that was there for the last show.
Yeah, we talked about accountability. We talked about, what was that thing you just said?
Entitlement.
Entitlement, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
and
I
then
was
we're going to
thinking
talk
of.
about audacity. We talking about narcissism. But yeah, I read all those comments. I agree. Definitely with the narcissist piss you off intentionally and then blame you for responding. I've been through that
for sure.
situation, and I don't really like to elaborate on situations, but I've definitely been in a situation where it's like, you'll call somebody out on their BS and then they flip it to why you calling me out on my BS. Well, I would have never
like it wasn't,
or blaming you for their BS. Well, I would have never been on BS if you
For
wouldn't have been, and it just goes back. It's
How about most women? It's more women narcissists than it is men narcissists.
Absolutely not.
I disagree.
We not gonna do that.
I can
But
Google
for real,
Absolutely not.
it ain't nothing to Google. Like, no, real shit. No, we can have we can have our we can have our man versus women thing and all that shit.
Yeah.
Though. But if we really bust this shit down, it's way more women narcissists than it is men.
Women are not.
You just made that up. We do
No,
not
I'm
own
not.
right. We do not.
I promise to God, I'm not. I know this.
We do not own rights to those
Wait,
things.
did you say at all? Did you say at all?
I said what I said. Men bring that side of women. Now, everybody has that side, but men bring it out of you.
Have mercy.
Oh, it's about to get
It's going down.
I got 85% of women on my profile on my
women
Facebook.
become
They will tell you
when they are in relationships with. I ain't even gonna say men because I ain't even gonna say when. Women become narcissistic.
Y'all always got a reason why y'all do something.
I'm pronouncing the word right now.
Now she can spell it too.
Right. Okay. Women become narcissistic when they are in relationships with people. I ain't gonna say men because then all the men gonna come for me. When they're in relationships with people who bring it out of them, just like how they say, "Oh, women crazy, women crazy."
Listen.
No.
Y'all speaking for the way
Hold on,
that
I found the answer on Google. I found the answer on
Okay,
Google.
but y'all, you
All
speaking
of the
for
time, that's the case.
no, but she's speaking for the way that she feels
Yes.
personally. No, speak for your sisters and your cousins and your homegirls and all that.
I am.
Don't do that. Nah, hell nah. They be doing
Women
shit.
don't just come off.
And y'all be trying to finesse like y'all
Women
like do
don't
shit
just
because
come
we
off
do this.
just crazy as hell. Y'all be doing stuff to women, and then when we get our get back, whichever way we feel like it, y'all be doing some
I
crazy
fuck
shit.
with that. Listen, I fuck with that, and I believe what you said, and I believe that you like that. I believe where you coming from, but not nowadays. Not in 2024. They doing this shit because they grandmas went through it. They finessing.
Roxy, as much as I love you, you sound crazy as fuck right now.
Right now
Because
in this real world.
What I just went through and what I'm going through with this bitch, I ain't did nothing to this woman. Okay, I ain't did nothing to trigger nothing.
Wonder why they
'cause he
call you
said-
bitch.
Yeah,
You gotta emphasize.
solely.
I'm not saying all.
That's so. When I asked you that though, that's I said what I said. So don't say all when you speaking on stuff.
Okay,
like
well,
that.
I'm a retract. I'm not gonna say all. I'm gonna say in certain
Open up the file.
situations.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up the phone, but real quick, go ahead, Roxy. Finish your statement, then I got another definition.
In certain situations that women are put in, I feel like that's when women become narcissistic. We don't just up and be like, "Oh yeah, we plotting and planning to."
So let me ask you something though.
Do this or do that.
So it's always a response to the man that they with. It's not a response to the man that was with them.
I'm
before
not saying
them.
man.
Yeah.
I'm saying in a relationship. I mean,
Just like how men get fucked over by women, and then the next woman they encounter, they got to fuck over to get their get back. And this shit just came out of nowhere to that woman's like, damn.
So many niggas go through what the last nigga did to y'all, and it be some. And that's what I'm saying. I understand like what you may have went through, and I understand where you how you may feel a certain type of way. But every nigga, this shit is changing, and that shit ain't like how it used to be. And y'all be like, nah, because that's how niggas is not really like that.
Right, I'm not saying all of them are. That's why I changed it and said, because all the men gonna come for me.
In the comments, hey, the comments on fire right now. I'm gonna catch up with y'all in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna catch up.
Let me say something though, because women hate when men make blanket statements and say all women do this or all women are like that. But she just sat up here and said, man, when I tried to correct her and give her a lane out and say, did you say all? I said what I said. So don't say that like the things that you went through, you can't apply to every man. You haven't even been with every
I
man.
wouldn't do
They
that.
get real
Okay,
personal.
so don't like and to say
I
that,
said I retract.
and because and then just me personally, what I went through, like just solely because I wouldn't give this bitch what she felt like she deserved out of me after motherfucking 3 months and shit. You want to nah, bitch, you can kick rocks.
I mean, some is a little on the cray, but you
a
know,
little my ass. Bitch
But-
Listen, I can hate all these.
normally, I don't even know if I can say normally.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
You know, I don't even know if I can say normally, but I feel like women don't just come straight out the gate and be like
Oh, yeah,
on some narcissist shit. I feel like certain situations that women are put in makes them.
Yeah, when they don't get
I
their
might
way,
have to disagree.
When they don't get their way,
some women are born
right?
narcissists.
When they come into situations with motives and they don't get their way, and now they want to show them mad and flip them fucking masks.
You know what made
and the real person?
You know what made women narcissists? Disney.
Oh God.
Oh my God, here go a conspiracy right here.
Nigga, we going back into that. Every woman they think they deserve a certain type of thing and all that shit, and all y'all hoes ain't the same. Okay,
Y'all don't deserve that glass
all these
slipper.
bitches don't deserve. That's what I'm saying. It's some beautiful women,
I agree.
great women, girls, women, females,
Queens,
and all that. Queens,
I would say
all that shit. Shout out to the baby. All these beautiful black queens and other queens, but everybody don't deserve that shit. It's a lot of bitches and hoes out here that think they deserve the shit that women.
And that's the problem.
I gotta get
Shout out to the hoes that knew they was bitches and hoes back in the day, and they didn't want what they tried. Go ahead.
He having flashbacks. I gotta get to the comments. So, all right. I'm starting from the last. I'm gonna open the phones right after this. So Haley said, manipulation at its finest. It's never them, it's you, and something you and sometimes you wrong. They blame you for having standards. Tina said, complete lack of accountability. Tracy says, yes, they will turn and get mad at you because you called them out on their BS. Tina said lies. What? Are you serious? Open up the phone. I disagree. What the fuck is he talking about? Did not just say he doesn't know what it. Okay, I'm late. It is more men. Mark, your people were just bitter, not a narcissist. Oh shit, not two.
No, she was both.
Narcissist
bitter bitch.
Narcissist behavior comes from lack of a natural or true response. 9 times out of 10, because the lies have caught up and they can't admit to it, so they flip it.
Right.
I'm gonna open up the phone line. Y'all
sure.
talking.
Open up the phone line because it's a lot of narcissistic women that do a lot of narcissist shit.
He can't even say it. Say it again.
Narcissistic.
I just don't feel. I mean, some do that be on some fuck shit, but
and they be trying to. That's what I'm saying.
Genuine women don't just come out the gate and
that's what I'm saying. I fuck with you, and you coming from like a standard, like a real woman, like how it's supposed to come from.
One of the
Sexy Red, all of the standard woman ain't popping right now. Ain't no. You understand what I'm saying? That shit ain't popping.
Wasn't one of the components the original definitions of the narcissist? Wasn't somewhere in there it says something about a sense of entitlement or over, a sense of entitlement?
Yeah,
right?
Excessive entitlement.
So now imagine a man, right, and how women come at us a lot of times with this entitlement as far as this itemized list of what we got to be, and if you don't measure up to it, then you ain't shit off the rip.
Cheesecake Factory, what the fuck?
When they came out with that list.
So that entitlement that you come off the rip with, it like that's not narcissistic.
No, that's not entitlement. That's having standards. But also, I will say
when we do it.
But no. But I will say to that, this is how I operate, right? If I'm coming with a list, right, I already know exactly, what I want or what have you the case is. Some I might be able to move over to the left column. However, I feel like if whatever I am asking for, I need to be able to give as well. So if I cannot,
that's more realistic.
If I cannot, I can't ask.
I got a question after this.
I can't ask you for something that I mean, unless I need help with it or I don't have experience with it or what's the name? Then for me personally, I'm not going to ask you for something that that I'm not willing to give or do for the same in return for you.
Can I ask you a question?
But that's me. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Are those your real eyes?
Okay.
Yes, they are. I paid for them.
You been paying for them for a long time?
Yep.
That's been your thing, huh?
Why are you trying to skirt?
He changed the subject. Is that narcissist or nah?
That was very narcissistic.
Very.
Why are you trying to skirt?
He turned attention from him.
So you about to use that as an example?
Because the seat was getting
because
real hot.
That's why I understand how she talk.
He couldn't
she
take the
light
heat.
skinned. She got them funny color eyes and shit. So she thinks she could.
He couldn't take the heat.
Entitlement, huh?
He couldn't take the heat.
You see what the fuck I'm saying?
Couldn't take the heat.
That's what I was.
Don't come for my girl.
Right.
Don't come for my girl.
She
he couldn't take the heat,
Nah, we in the heat. I love the heat.
so he got up out the kitchen by deterring he deterred the conversation and attention he drew.
She tried to finesse. She's like, nigga ain't about to do.
No, I ain't trying to finesse anything because it's some females that be like, oh, you gotta have this, and that, and you not providing nothing. So I'm not going against my girls, my women, but I'm just saying, like,
what you saying? What is you saying, B?
Don't come.
Y'all got the call in line. We want to hear y'all feedback.
You need to have. I need you to have this and this and that, and then your bank account this and this and that. Well, girl, what's in your bank account?
Light skin with the colored eyes tried to finesse us right here on the pod.
Is that light skin syndrome? No, that's not.
How?
We talked about that. No, that's not.
How am I
That's
trying
not.
to
Don't come from a girl.
Pretty brown eyes. Don't do that.
These is don't. I'm
trying to finesse.
I gotta deter the conversation. I gotta steer.
That didn't work at all.
I gotta steer it in
I
another.
I was trying to back square. Ain't that how you do it?
Call in.
Mark.
We want to hear y'all.
Back square.
My goodness.
Back square.
No.
Shout out to her. We need a shirt. Back square.
Right. They don't understand, Tracy. Say that.
Don't understand what?
They don't know.
We got the call in line. We waiting on y'all. We
I'm waiting on y'all.
Because a lot of y'all was in the comments saying y'all disagree.
What's the number? Let me say that shit.
313.
313.
It's on the screen. 723.
723.
They can hear me.
Right.
I was doing the ad libs. We was the Migos.
Get out.
Man,
Come on, switch the subject,
But that,
man.
I think
We'll get back
do,
to this shit.
no,
We've been doing this for a long time.
No.
You the one.
This is the ladies' room. This is the ladies' room.
Because you ain't want to answer the question.
You in our house. You in the ladies' room, okay? You came to our bathroom. Men's bathroom. Don't talk to each other. We talked about that.
First of all the stars was used up, so I came here for a reason.
It be like
and
that.
I came to let y'all know the real shit.
Now you gotta join RT.
I'm the drunk nigga in y'all bathroom telling y'all the real shit. Hey man, watch out for dog. You see that bum bump. I know you see the bum bump. Don't do that.
Shit on his lip has some shit.
That shit on his lip, he didn't have that last week. So this is obviously an outbreak week.
Not an outbreak.
Watch doggy, okay? Don't hit no blunts. Don't do no side kisses. Watch all that shit. Oh, go ahead.
No.
Bring it back to the ladies' room.
She calling. I don't hear nothing ringing.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it. It's up. It say receive calls.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, this an Android.
Hello, caller. What's your name?
What they talking about?
Why you trying to get that together? Why you hop off the subject?
It's say connecting. Can you hear me, caller?
What that got to do? What does my
you might have to hang up and call back.
Have to do with?
That's how niggas be finesse off that.
Hello, caller. What's your name?
It be the eyes and shit like that. Niggas be
hello,
gone off
caller.
that shit.
Hello, caller.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Oh, I
Who's
can
this?
hear.
This is Haley.
Hey, Haley, girl. Oh, this is.
As soon as I said something about light skin, here come one. The number one stunner.
Okay, now first of all, Mr. Petty, you contradicting yourself, saying one thing and not coming with the truth about a narcissist. Now, I do agree that women can be narcissists. I do also agree that women can be narcissists because the man made them, but at the same time, two wrongs don't make a right. You know, just because you dealt with a man that was a narcissist, and you will see the red flags, so you wouldn't deal with a man that has those characteristics.
Right.
But there are women that will portray a role and be like, oh, I was so hurt and I never had a good nigga. Niggas ain't shit. And then turn around.
Yeah, some just starve for life.
To a good man. See, that's the thing with females. That comes with taking accountability and being mature, you know?
Right.
When you be mature, then you see things in a different light. But when you so used to having yes men around you, you don't even know that you manipulate all the people around you. It could be your friend.
Yep.
It could be your man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about trauma is real. So if you so used to gaslighting niggas and manipulating niggas and being a narcissist,
and winning, you don't even realize.
But when you get a good man, you know, when you get a good man, you don't know how to handle it because you're so used to the bullshit that you've been doing with these toxic ass niggas.
Girl that got a good nigga.
You gonna fuck around and lose a good man though. But for real, you gonna fuck around and lose a good nigga. Also trying to be a narcissist. Like, you gonna get mad at him because he's expressing how he feels. So now it gets flipped. Now it's, oh, you never cared about me. Oh, you ain't shit. Oh, our niggas ain't the same. It's like, well, damn, bitch. That's why men can't express themselves now.
That's them
Because it's
scorned and
always
scarred
not.
women. Yeah,
No,
they been scorned.
it's a lot of scorned and scarred women that
Yeah.
niggas got to deal with that shit out here.
Right.
Like with the niggas y'all got to deal with, we got to deal with these type of females. Like, goddamn, bitch, you still fucked up off a dog from 11th
I
grade.
mean, yeah, but somebody
that's
God
gotta be in
damn.
a relationship and do some
That was
self-healing,
13
though.
years
But
Yeah.
niggas still
Way
be fucked
worse,
up
though.
about
That's
bitches
why-
from
Self-healing
11th grade.
Niggas
I be
is
mad about a
way
bitch from
worse.
7th
Mad
grade,
about
so I
bitches that
get
wanna
it.
be with them
This is
in
what I
second
feel like
grade.
women.
I
need to
hate that
realize.
bitch.
So many
There's a lot
people
of
put
Wait,
their
hold on, wait, Haley.
responsibility.
What you say, Haley?
My bad.
No, what I was saying is, and that's the same thing for niggas. But the thing is, it's worse for men because y'all bottle everything up.
Yes.
So it's like a ticking time by shit. Us females,
Yep.
we emotional. We gonna cuss you out, nigga. Fuck you. Send you 25 different paragraph messages out. You ain't shit. I'm gonna take you back, but I'm gonna write this message,
gonna feel
nigga,
it.
because you
Right.
ain't shit. But niggas, y'all act like y'all can't be touched.
No,
So then
see,
y'all just
That
deal all that
nonchalant-
trauma.
what you saying is, but with niggas, we had like a outbreak, like what you said, like we just go crazy about that shit, like
We keep shit bottled
you-
up to the
we
point
keep
where
it,
fucking
yeah, we
explode
go
and shit.
crazy.
Until
We have
it's
a whole,
Like a
yeah,
Pepsi bottle
but
in the summertime.
females come off bail and be like, yeah, I don't fuck with niggas that do this and that, blah blah blah. He wear ripped jeans, he wear a shirt, and you know what I'm saying. He be talking like this and all that shit. Like
But
they
that's
be
not
nip
a
it in the
mature
bud.
woman,
We
though.
just-
That's
just
not a
to nip it in the
mature
bud.
woman. Why you talking like?
I'm
Y'all
just saying
niggas
that's
better
how
realize
though.
y'all better stop thinking with
Niggas
y'all
can say just what she said.
and think with y'all head. Like just
Exactly.
because you had a good 2 weeks don't mean like, oh, okay, well, 2 weeks and then boom, the third, fourth week, now we in a relationship. Y'all not getting to actually know this person on an emotional level, spiritual
no.
level, mental level. Like y'all got to get to know
They do
these
not care
females,
about that
and
shit.
females need to get to know men
People
too.
don't last long enough.
And then y'all be looking crazy when
yeah.
shit start flying out of left
They be
field
having
because,
babies.
like, that's crazy. Get to know
They
the
be having
person that you
babies.
with, and then you'll
They be
start
having
seeing
babies?
the signs before you even get into a relationship with them, and then that's when you'll know
What
I
Haley
can be
say?
with this person or I can't.
I heard.
No,
They be
what
having
Haley
Haley,
say?
babies.
Haley, what you
Y'all niggas is different from females. Now it takes two to tango now to have a baby. Now,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't have no kids now because I don't like niggas now. So it's like I'm not about to fuck you and then we get in a relationship and then we have a kid and then 6 months, 8 months. I'm like, yeah, I really don't like this nigga. Like we
Right.
really don't got nothing in common. Like
Now you stuck.
and then men a gas like you like, well, I told you I ain't want no girl, but we laying up every night doing shit, couples do. But why you catching feelings? But then you mad if I go on a date with another man? Like, sir, you said this wasn't that. So I'm trying to figure out what is the issue here. See, that's the thing. Women be upfront about what they want. Niggas, like,
Yeah, Pam.
And
let's
Niggas
not
talk
be
even
like,
about
oh,
that.
it's
the
cool.
chance to decide.
They just be
they don't even get
rolling
to know
with whatever.
if
Oh,
you
it's
want the chance to be
cool.
like, okay.
Come on, Pam. Let's talk
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah,
And
this
then be
is
sitting
What-
out your
what you
house
say?
like, bitch.
What he say? I
And
ain't
then
hear
do what?
it. I
Take
was-
the what left to what? Take the what left to what?
I think, Petty, you are a narcissist.
I am.
Yeah. This is about
I
him.
am.
This whole show, he's like, this is right up my
Yeah,
He
alley.
like-
openly admitted that.
Yeah.
I
At
may
the very
be.
beginning of the
At
show.
the, at
I
the
may
jump.
be that.
But at least
Oh,
you open it. As long as you honest
but
about it.
I
Yeah.
did,
It's
I
the
did,
motherfuckers that don't be honest.
Nah, yeah, I am. I ain't gonna
and
lie.
I did find the back up what Petty said when he said that more women are narcissists. Okay, so
Yeah.
the first thing that popped up on Google, while narcissist personality disorder affects men more than women, women are just as likely as men to develop narcissistic traits. So it's even.
Develop.
It's even.
Keyword.
Just as
Keyword.
Is that
likely.
the camera? I
Just
supposed to look at
Keyword.
you?
Develop.
Just as likely.
Which is what I was saying. Develop.
Go ahead. Take the what left to what?
Man, y'all can't blame all of this shit that y'all going through on men, man.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We're not blaming it on
Never
men.
said
Some,
that.
Some,
Never
some
said
women
that.
Some women is automatic
What about
bipolar.
What about?
You
I was
know,
about to say. What about?
schizos.
What about them women
But
that
the
get
ones
that shit
that's
from
not
their
bipolars
sister?
and schizos.
They get that shit from their sister. They ain't went through shit, but they so ready to be like niggas. Be like, bitch, you ain't got no kids or nothing. You sit here going off
But
of
that come back to taking care of yourself, your
nieces
your
and
mental.
nephews.
Or they put it on themselves by fucking with every other nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? And getting pregnant by every damn body and shit. Then acting like the world is the problem with shit. You couldn't keep your own motherfucking legs
Ain't
closed
that a
and shit.
bitch?
While all of this is true, I just feel like women are just as guilty as men at the end of the day.
Reading
Yeah,
rainbow.
it's case sensitive, man. It depends on the
It's
situation.
definitely case sensitive.
I wish I
Yeah.
was there.
We miss you,
I wish I was there
Haley.
with you guys.
Thank you
I
for
love
calling.
y'all. Keep
Got
up
a
the
light
good work, y'all.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Bye bye.
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 The line is open if anybody else want to chime in.
Your weed
I
look
feel
great,
like
man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
A
Shout
lot
out
of
to your
people
weed.
be putting their
Not him having a sidebar.
issues into like their relationship, their relationship with their next person and what have you, and then they're looking for them to they're putting all of the weight on their next person, and then they expect them to like fix them,
Charging
or
the new
heal
person
them, you
with
know
the
what I'm
crimes
saying?
that the old person
Instead of
committed against
dealing with their
Or-
shit and sitting in their shit and saying like, damn, you know what I'm saying, or keep going, or that person that
I fuck
does
with that
get
though.
what they want.
We
you know
do,
what I'm saying?
niggas. Since I'm a narcissist, we do want a bitch to come and heal us. We don't heal ourselves
Yeah.
properly all the time. We want a bitch to come and. I'm sorry to keep saying a bitch like that, but we want a bitch to come and heal us. But real shit though, that's what you want at the end of the day or something like that. Like, come help me with what I got going
I mean,
on.
we'll
If
help
you
you with
see it in
something.
me,
We'll
like,
help you with
Hold
on,
something.
hold on, wait.
But
no, real
it's
shit.
your
If you see it in me,
responsibility,
if you see it in me and shit like that, like, bro, like, point that shit out and like let me know that I need to work on this or something like that. Like, you could be a better person in
Like,
life
don't
or
judge
shit
me,
like
help
that. Yeah,
me
don't
heal
judge
and
me,
shit,
help.
you know what I'm
Yeah, because me even personally, I may be a fucked up person or Bill, but if you fuck with me, then you know what I'm saying. I might be a cool nigga.
But Mark had Mark, you were saying something earlier, and I was saying like I was gonna say add on to what you said about like people just carry their previous situations onto the new situation and try to like put that weight on them and expect you to be the captain save them. Now sometimes that may be possible, but then you can't expect it. It's not that's
But that's the problem. They
that's
do
when that
expect it.
that's when that entitlement come to play.
Yeah.
You feel like I have to.
I
you
do
know,
all
Right.
that.
yeah.
I do all that. I do all of that,
or
and
the
I hate that
narcissist
I do
come
that.
in, yeah,
I'm sorry,
it'll come
go ahead.
in. Sorry, it'll come in because I had to jump on what she said.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
to jump on
Go-
what she
go ahead.
said.
Nah, I feel what you're saying, too.
Because it'll
Nah,
come in where, you knew this, or I told you that my ex did this to me. I
Yeah.
told you such and such did this to me. Like,
So pay attention.
that's when that narcissistic. No, it's not fucking pay attention.
No.
I mean, well, let me retract that. Let me retract that. It is pay attention, but
you
it is
mean?
not my sole responsibility to be like, oh,
Don't feel
you know what I'm
entitled.
saying?
Don't feel
If,
entitled.
no, as a nigga,
I told you my ex bitch
Nah,
did
fuck
this. I
that.
told you my
If-
ex nigga did this.
as
Okay,
a nigga,
like, no.
if your ex nigga did all this whole ass
You
shit,
should
I
know.
can't do none of this shit.
You should know.
Well, I mean,
That's how I
that's
feel.
not fair.
Me as a nigga, I feel like if your ex nigga did any of this shit and you running this shit down with me as we going through like our dating type thing, damn, I can't do none of this shit. And not like, damn, I can't do none of this shit. It's like really like stay away from like all the fuck shit dog
This is the
did
blueprint.
because
What
I don't.
not to do.
Yeah,
But-
basically right.
and
So,
that's
but y'all be feeling like, oh, just because she did this, I could do like no. Play with me like girls think
Not
she
y'all.
play with me. Yeah.
Not y'all.
and that's fine to come into a situation and be like, I got blah blah blase going on, but to expect it and to feel entitled, to feel like, I had like Roxy was saying, I had this going on. Why
Yeah.
you wasn't, don't feel like I have to be there. Don't feel like I have to
Right,
step up, or
right.
don't feel like I gotta tiptoe on your feelings because you've been through something.
You don't gotta be there. You don't gotta step to all
mean,
that
it's
shit
okay.
you
No, no,
said.
so
But
it's
you gotta
okay.
understand where the fuck I'm coming
Yeah,
from.
I can
If I
understand.
said,
It's okay to
if
be
I'm snapping
vulnerable.
about what she did, if I overly snap about what you do, just understand because I snapped about what she did,
Yeah.
and you think you about to play with me a
Yeah.
certain type of way.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I'm
that's,
about to do, because you gonna feel like, oh, she did this and that. Why you ain't do that with her? No, because I explained what she did to me, and you think you about to play with me any more than she did.
right, but
She
don't
did
pop
any
off
type
on
of-
me because this
I'm
particular
going
situation
crazy.
triggered you from a previous relationship, and now you popping on me. No, you're not about
Well,
to come
see,
at me
I guess-
like
I
that.
guess,
We can talk about
No,
it.
guess
triggering
the
is
X
one
factor-
thing, but you're not about to
Listen,
do what she
it is a
did and
trigger.
think that I'm not about to go.
I guess the S factor is if she did what she did on purpose to you
Yeah,
versus her
yeah,
just
knowing.
doing something,
Yeah.
and it was similar to what she did.
But you know,
But if
it's
I
supposed to
explain
pop
this shit,
off.
if I explain
But
what
listen, but here's
what
the
she
thing, like,
did,
nobody-
it's kind of on purpose to me.
But not really, because nobody's
No,
perfect, and
no.
it could be a situation where I'm not gonna say it slipped her mind, but she like, oh, I wasn't even really thinking about that at that moment where I said something
Right,
that,
right.
that was like some.
But
you know
Petty,
what I mean?
like, bitch, I told you.
I told you. No, I told you that one
Right.
time,
Right.
October 24th. I
Okay,
told your
and
dumb
she
ass,
coulda-
and you
she coulda
playing
told
with
you
me.
to take the trash out and wash the dishes,
Okay.
but did you do it?
I don't care if it's June. Since October, I told you that shit in October. If it's June, you better remember what the fuck I
So-
told
And
you.
she
But
told you the
here's the
trash
thing,
was
though.
on
You gotta
Thursdays,
hold
but
yourself.
it's still sitting
Because
there.
I'm going to remember your shit. I know.
Hold
Listen,
yourself
but
what?
see, yeah, I'm about to say kind of like hold yourself accountable, right? Because what would happen if the shoe was on the other foot, right? And then
I'm
she
with
explained
that.
something to you,
I'm-
and then you made. Can you understand that there's a possibility that you might make a mistake?
I may make, if I make that mistake, I'm a deal with the consequences off of, because she told me this is what she went through when that nigga did this and that, and I did this and that,
But
and
there
I
should
forgot.
be no consequences
No,
if it's not
I'm with that.
intentional.
No, I'm with that. I take that. You know what I'm saying? But females ain't about to take that
But you
shit
sound
like
like
that.
you gonna take it whether it's intentional or not
That's
intentional.
what it sounded like.
Yeah,
That's why I had
yeah.
to make the
did.
differentiation.
You like, oh well,
Between
shit.
if she
Damn,
did
I
it on
did do that.
purpose.
Damn, you did tell me.
Now, if she
type
did it
shit.
on purpose after she told you and shit, like you know the bitch ran over my toe and shit with the car and shit. So now you see me, you get in the car, you gonna run over my toe. You
Right,
know the bitch
right.
ran over-
Yeah.
Like,
if-
bitch, you know my fucking toe was already fucked up
Right.
from the last
Right.
bitch.
I'm still healing from the last
Just know
part
if I blank out off the toe shit, you know, because I told you about the
I
last
told
bitch
you.
that rode off my
Yeah.
toe.
No.
Yeah, I'm
no,
on that. I'm
no,
on that type of time. I
no.
take
You
full
cannot-
responsibility.
Oh my god.
If I told you this last
you
bitch
cannot
rode over
say
my
one
toe,
thing one time and then have somebody do no, sir.
and
Yeah,
I
because-
don't gotta keep saying.
Okay, because-
the last bitch rode. I don't gotta keep saying the last bitch rode over my
Really is
toe.
loud.
If a bitch rode over my toe, and you know how I felt about a bitch riding over my toe, and you ride over my toe, and I go and I blank out and I act crazy about you riding over my toe, whether you was like it was an accident or not, I'm going.
You know what though? Listen, I
can't
listen.
with him.
On one
Oh my
side of
God.
it, I feel we like just the anger of it. Like I just told this bitch.
I just told you. I
And
told
she
you
go.
this shit.
You know what? Now,
So
if you
Petty
did
is
that-
like, I'm gonna tell you one time and one time only. That's it. So
I
then
do,
done gave
and
you the
y'all might
blueprint.
think I be
done gave
playing.
you the blueprint,
People
and
think I
that's
be
it. So
playing.
you
They
better
be
fucking
thinking
remember it.
just
No.
because I'm laughing and I say this shit with a smile on my face, don't take that shit lightly.
I think, okay, Mark, I want to say I think that was a bad example because obviously if you run over my toe, I'm going to be triggered because my toe already got ran over. That's a bad
No,
example.
it's not
No,
because
that
it's
is.
pain.
That's
no,
what
it's
it
pain. It's
is.
previous pain. It's a still wound that you opening back up.
That's true.
It's the
That's
same
true.
shit.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
it's-
I
true.
was hurt before in the same spot, and I told you I was
Just
hurt
like-
right here.
Yeah.
And you ran over the same
Narcissism
spot.
Yeah.
is when you are doing it
Now, if she did it on purpose.
intentionally.
Now, she did it on purpose. Yeah, that bitch, you're a bitch.
Yes, like with
If
intention.
she did it on accident,
She just didn't check the mirror.
if this is
She
a
ain't check-
conversation that we had multiple times, and whether you did it on purpose or accident, I'm snapping. Like you
'Cause I
did that
just
shit on
told
purpose.
you. I just told you.
I've been told. Fuck, I just told you. I just told you a couple of times.
Way you just forgot.
Okay, but she just didn't
And
check
you rode
it.
over my foot, over my toe.
Now you're saying I done told you over the toe.
She just so happened to not look out the mirror that day.
if
she
you said
didn't.
it several times, then that's different.
And you wonder why I'm running behind your car like Terminator.
With a pistol. With a pistol in my hand.
I'm going crazy. You not about to make it off of 7 Mile. You got me fucked up.
What's the moral of the story, man?
Niggas be crazy. You feel?
Be careful out here.
Watch your toe.
Hey,
Pay attention.
when a nigga tell
When
you
they
something,
tell you something, 'cause
hey, when a
niggas might
nigga
snap.
tell you something, we stand on that. That's
man.
what we on
Even
that.
if it's with 9 toes instead of 10.
If I told
9
you,
toes down.
that's the moral of the story.
9 toes down. Thank y'all for tuning in. This was a good episode. Again, y'all. Ooh, my voice went out. Y'all came and laughed and kicked it with us. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week. Don't do that.
What? That was
We
the
ain't
song?
we ain't tuned out yet. Bye y'all.
Now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile